Finding and living out your humanity is an uphill battle in a patriarchy. We are encouraged to suppress that part of ourselves and compete. In order to compete successfully, you can't feel too much empathy for the other side. You have to think about yourself. So we have a very competitive system that trains us out of our humanity. I don't think that's a good idea. You may be surprised to hear that there are some people who actually refuse to do that. They actually focus on empathy. We're told by some famous rich people that empathy is a fault. It's a character flaw. And we it is a fatal flaw of our civilization. And if we didn't have it, we would be much more successful. What do you think about that idea? I think it's kind of stupid. Um, we we live in a system that doesn't encourage us to develop our basic humanity. And it's not a surprise to me that it's gone off the rails. That what we have now is some very dishonest, very disturbed people running our country. And the most powerful man in the world is a deranged narcissist with dementia. It's kind of logical that we've come to this pass because we we can't even recognize good people. We have gotten so separated from our humanity that we don't have good judgment. Well, the world is in trouble because of that. I do think that there are plenty of people in our culture who have the capacity for deep human sympathy. Maybe they're mostly women, but there are men. There are men. Um, because it's a patriarchy, men are favored and women are disfavored. And it's irrational because a lot of the time women are more intelligent than men, and they're certainly more balanced in their judgment of what is appropriate human action. We need to develop in that direction. And as someone who is in the last chapter looking over there at the exit door, I think about the children. I think that if we're going to create a better world, we have to start there. We have to start with young children and help them become human, help them grow into full human beings. That is the real task now. You can have a tremendous amount of technical education and still not be fully human. And that's a problem. It's a problem not just for that person in that person's life and in the lives of the people that person meets and associates with, but it's a problem for the world. It's an essential problem that we have to solve, and we have to understand, we have to figure out how to grow empathy, how to feel related to other people, to animals, to nature in general, to everything that lives, to the earth itself. That's what's missing right now. And there are cultures, cultures we would call primitive, who actually do feel that way. They notice when another being, even if it's a little flower, is suffering, and they're concerned. They actually want to do something about it. We pass by most of other beings because we are sure we're not related. We're sure that we are separate individuals with separate destinies. I'm not so sure. I think we're probably all one being. And when we eventually cross over, maybe that is going to be the surprise, that the separation between beings might be much less distinct. It's just an idea. I don't know. Of course, I don't know that. But here and now, in this world, we could make a better earth. We could make a better society. Everything, all the details of it, from our education to our religious beliefs to our friendships and marriages, they could all be better with empathy. Something to think about.